Have you seen a pink lake?
Where is Neva? Where is Neva? Where is Neva? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
Hello, family. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Where's Neva? Where are you, family? Where are you physically, mentally, financially, romantically, artistically? Where are you, family? Where are you? I'm so glad to be here today and to talk to you about this place that was so gorgeous in Dakar, Senegal. It was so beautiful. Well, it's not in Dakar, Senegal. It's about an hour away by car. It's a beautiful place. Did you know? There's a pink lake in Dakar, Senegal? I mean, it's pink, family, pink. Okay? I never seen such a thing. Have you seen a pink lake? If you have, I believe you, because there's more pink lakes than just Dakar, Senegal. And if you've been to Dakar, Senegal, I hope you drove that hour away to go to Lake Retba. I think I said it right. In Dakar, Senegal. It is this beautiful place. And while we were there, Solo took us. You know, I told you about my favorite tour guide in Dakar, Senegal. So he took us, he got everything situated, and we got on this beautiful van and we made it to Pink Lake. Before we made it to the boat, we seen just a good amount of people who were selling different artifacts and different things. This was a very welcoming experience because they always be like, "Hey, sister," and I'm like, "Hey," they're like, "You wanna buy?" And I'm like, depending on what it is. After we seen the people, right on the shore of the lake are these big mountains of salt. But I didn't know what it was until I was like, "Whoa, what is that?" And it was like, "That's salt." And I was like, "Wow." I mean, when I say big mountains of salt, I mean mountains. Think of a mountain of salt, okay? Like high blood pressure. Anybody? Like salt, okay? After we made it from the shore, the boat came, we got on the boat, and we went deep a little bit. Oh, this boat is rocking. It's rocking. Alex is getting slapped in the face with the flag. But this is crazy. I feel like this water is deep. And we just looked around. And while we looked around, we seen people who were working, and they were minding their business, but they were minding the salt and picking up the salt with like a stick, and then they will go and grab it and then put it in like a basket, and from the basket they will like pour it over into a boat. And so there were these boats that we were on that was filled with salt, and some that they just started. Beautiful black men doing this work. But I was nervous because it's like all this melanin in this salt. That can't be healthy. But I was told that they put shea butter all over their skin to protect their skin. Like, who thought of that? But they would put heavy amount of shea butter to protect their skin and go and get the salt. I was told that they would work like 6 to 7 hours daily just picking up their salt and putting it in this boat. And I just was so amazed because the sun was hot and it just looked like hard work. And I just felt very appreciative that people are doing whatever is needed to allow the world to just continue to go around. To make sure people's needs is met, they're doing the work. And it's amazing to step back and just watch of how people work really hard for things that we just look past. Salt. You know how much salt is used in the world? The salt is sold as raw material. And so the lake is pink because of this algae, right? And this algae Y'all, I'm about to butcher this word. I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna look at my paper. It's called Denali. Denali Selena. That don't even sound like no algae, but it's the Denali Selena bacteria that makes the lake pink. It also produces the red pigment because of the sunlight. I told y'all it's hot. There are certain times where the lake is pinker than usual, and that's because there is more salt than some other months. The lake is very pink between the months November and June, and not so pink in the rainy seasons of July and through October. Retba, I think it's Retba. Yeah, Retba Lake, also known as Lake Rosa, lies north of Cape Verde Peninsula of Senegal. The lake is separated from the Atlantic Ocean by just a strip of land. I was told that you can swim in this lake, but I'm not sure where you're gonna go with all that salt. But make sure if you decide you want to swim in the pink lake that you got shea butter on to protect your skin, because you need to be protected. I decided not to swim. Nobody got time for that. Nobody. After we went to Pink Lake, we went to this village called Fulani Village. Please tell me I'm saying that right. Fulani. We went to this place called Fulani Village, and it was remarkable. So we're in Fulani Village. We tried to make couscous. It is so beautiful. Watch her couscous plate. Watch her make couscous. They said that I can look like I'm from Fulani Village. I'll take it. I'll accept it. Remarkable. Solo knew these people, and when we talk to everybody, they just welcome in. Like every time I say these, like people welcome you, you feel like you at home. And being African American, not knowing exactly where you from and being able to travel through Africa and feel like you're at home, it's just this different experience. It just feels like, dang, I belong here too. So it's like, I'm from here. But like a close-knit village to come and be like, come on, my sister, and take you in and embrace you. We could. Oh, you clap before you go. We went to this very secluded beach. They took us to other houses. Oh, we saw all the animals and the children. And it was this breathtaking experience. In the private beach, like, who can say they got a private beach? Okay? It was so beautiful. There was nobody there but us. After we left the village, we got back in our car and drove back to where our Airbnb was. We left Solo and the other person he was touring, and we went back to our Airbnb. But before we went back to our Airbnb, we ran outside to this party. There was a party happening. And it was a wedding shower. Oh my gosh. And we stood there, we watched. And as we were watching, they was like, come on, come sit down. And I was like, another family? Yo, I belong. I belong to you. I belong to you. I belong to you. And so we sat and we was grooving. We was listening to music. They was dancing. And then they came around with this like bowl filled with money and was like, hey, put some money in the bowl. And I was like, who got the money to put in the bowl? But anyways, we put some money in the bowl and then we started dancing. oh, it was this, like, the experience that we had in Dakar, Senegal was just magnificent. Like, you couldn't plan this stuff. It just happened. And so we was at the wedding shower grooving, the groom, the bride, everybody was turned up, lit, and then after that, we went back to our Airbnb and went to sleep. Yo, it was, it was a phenomenal day. Like, thinking about it just got my cheeks hurting again. It was just so much life in one day. It felt so, like, that feeling of being belong. Like, that feeling of belong. Like, that's hard to describe. But feeling of being wanted and accepted and loved on from people that even know your name. It's like this universal language that we all felt. And I'm speaking for them because I be loving, so I hope they felt it too. But this experience, when I say travel was solo. But it was a crazy, crazy, beautiful day. So if you're ever in Dakar, Senegal, make sure you go to Pink Lake. Make sure you go with Solo, so hopefully he can take you to the Fulani Village or to a village. And I'm not sure if you're going to run into a wedding shower, but if you do, go party. And make sure you got some money, okay? Family, it was such a blessing to be here and talking to you all. I'm so honored that you decided to watch another video of Where's Neva. If this is your first video, please continue because we partying every day, or yeah, every time there is a notification. So turn your notifications on. Make sure you subscribe. This shirt is from Where's Neva brand. Respect me always. Okay, you guys can get you a shirt. We only ship to United States right now, and we only have a few of these shirts left. So make sure you check on where'sneva.com for this shirt. If you're ever in Dakar, Senegal, you can get you a beautiful necklace like this. I got 2 of them. Okay, I'm over here representing. And yeah, family, it was such a blessing again. Make sure that you are loving on yourself. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure that you are loving on your family. And I'm sending you love, light, and reassurance always. And thank you again for tuning in. Much love, family. Bye.